Hi guys, I am at Pet Vet Clinic Colombo 5 today and I am with Miss Revaya and her son Antha studies Biomedical Science at ECU Sri Lanka's first international university. So we are here today to ask her what she felt when she walked through the doors of ECU for the first time. So Miss Revaya, why did you pick ECU out of all the other universities that's available in Sri Lanka?
Basically, Amma, I was really happy to know, one, that he would be getting an Australian qualification right here in Sri Lanka. Being a single mum and a sole provider for my family, this was the best option. I mean, what more can you ask? Them to be in your hometown and also get an Australian qualification. I mean, it's great. I'm so happy that you guys started this.
That's really empowering to hear. So Miss Revaya, how did you get to know about ECU?
It's actually a very interesting story. We were looking for marine biology courses in Sri Lanka, and there are no institutes that actually provide that course here, at least at an international level. We approached an agency called Skyway Global Success, and that gentleman informed us that maybe going through a biomedical stream might be a little bit more helpful. And because I don't know a lot about the education sector, we inquired from a couple of places, and actually ECU, when we walked in, we spoke to one of your admin officers who was extremely helpful. She took down all of our information. She went to the extent of taking a couple of minutes, doing some research, and said, okay, you do this course. This is what you get from the course. So then your son can do his master's in marine biology. At the end of the day, that's what we wanted. That was the information we wanted because his heart was set on marine biology. And the great thing is he gets 2 degrees because he gets to do biomedical science, and they're kids. I mean, kids change their mind all the time. Who knows when he starts biomedical engineering, if he feels that there is a line that is better, more suited for him in that field, even though he's still got his heart set on marine biology, he can now go to Australia and do his master's in marine biology. So as a parent, as a mom, I am thrilled because I initially thought it was just going to stop with a degree. It's not stopping with a degree. He starts with a degree with multiple options in the workforce, and it will move on to him getting a master's in what he still loves to do, which is excellent. I don't think any parent would say no to an option like that.
That's wonderful to hear, and we are very happy to have accommodated that for you. What is the biggest dream for your child?
I think as a parent, my biggest dream for him is to be successful no matter what line he decides to go in. One of the things that I'm really happy about the fact that he's doing this biomedical course is that his options are endless. It's not limited to just marine biology. That is something as a parent I have had some sort of relief basically, because I was so worried that he's not going to be able to find something that he loves to do, and he's very, very happy with it. One other thing other than the course that he's very happy about is that you guys have your own basketball team, because he's an ardent basketball player. So the first thing he did was sign his admission form and then sign up for the basketball team. So those are the 2 things. So I'm really happy that this program is available in Sri Lanka, because I'm sure every parent struggles with trying to send their kids overseas. I mean, we all want the best for our children, but this is an affordable, manageable way for them to get an overseas education, and what better way to get that here in Sri Lanka and then give it back to our country versus going overseas and others benefiting from our children's education.
That's really versatile, more than the answer I expected. That's really nice to hear. How do you feel about your child experiencing premium education at ECU right here at an international university?
Like I said, Amma, I think for any parent that's worried about sending their kids a little too early, with all the things that you hear when they go overseas, after bringing up my son alone for the last 18 years of his life, I am extremely happy to have the next 3 years of his life here and him getting an education that I would have otherwise not been able to afford, to tell you very honestly. So I'm very, very happy that you guys are doing this here in Sri Lanka.
That's actually wonderful to hear, Miss Revaya, and thank you very much for sharing your ideas with us here today.